5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hello and welcome everyone to Truth, Beer, and Podsequences.
Woohoo!
Woohoo indeed.
Sorry, we're on the open
Coming
seas.
into port.
Yep.
Yeah. The old cruise ship coming to port. I've never been on a cruise actually.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
I have. It was
Yep.
amazing.
Yeah. That's good.
I was like a kid though, so
Oh, so you didn't have the drink package?
yeah. I assume it's even better
With the
now.
drink package.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a documentary on Netflix about
Oh, the
poop cruise.
the poop
I haven't watched it yet.
I
Yeah.
haven't
I haven't
watched it
seen
yet
it yet
either,
either.
but I kind of want. I do and I don't. It's one of those.
So
you
the-
shouldn't stare at the sun, but you're gonna stare at the sun. So I think I'm probably gonna watch.
What's the premise? Do we know?
all
All the
facilities?
drains started backing up.
Yeah, on the cruise
And then
ship,
something
and
caught
so-
fire.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so they couldn't drain anything.
They were like in the promo, they were seen being given red bags that they had to put their waste in.
into.
I'm just pooping over the edge,
Yeah.
just hanging over the rail and letting it
It's the
fly.
Aerosmith song, right?
Yeah.
Pooping on the edge. So,
Dodge that, shark.
yeah. This is a podcast where my co-hosts and I listen to and watch all the Cincinnati-based craft beer news from the previous week. We get together a podcast host, and today we are
Back.
Back.
at Higher Gravity Summit
Back.
Park. Thank you, Higher Gravity, for being a gracious podcast host. And my name is Marco. I'm a taproom manager again here locally.
The roles are just never
It just
ending.
keeps changing. It's going to
awesome.
change again.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyways, I mean, I used to brew beer in
It's
the
exciting.
city.
We should start taking bets. What's Marco next week?
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Fry cook.
we are joined by
Man of the fryers.
the
The one and only.
resource, the conduit for Cincinnati craft beer, the Gnarly Gnome.
Oh, I thought you were going to. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. It's
Yeah, glad you made it back.
been a little while.
It has been a bit. Yeah.
Has been a few weeks. Yeah.
You took a vacation out to the woods and you didn't fall down a mountain.
I am now a mountain man, though.
Excellent.
Nice.
Very nice.
And that other voice you heard belongs to the best co-host in Podcastlandia.
I am Julia, and today, as we're recording, it is July 1st, which means it is Beervent Pre-Order Day.
Beervent season begins.
It has begun, so go to Higher Gravity Craft House, HAUS.com, and pre-order your Beervent box now. If you pre-order in July, you get one extra beer in your Beervent box. And I've been dealing with a sinusy thing, so if there were any weird cuts, edits, even for Patreon, it's because my lungs may be flying out of my body.
The
and
lungs.
no one needs to hear that. So we'll see how
The wait
well
is
I do for
over.
the rest. Yeah,
Pre-order for
Yes.
Beervent is here.
Well,
I'm so excited.
cover me with peanut butter and call me excited.
Yeah.
Okay, excited. I'm Julia.
So excited.
Where's the peanut butter? Can't just choose part of it.
I'd rather be selective with
Marco's
this
got
one.
a half a jar in his bag.
Do you have a jar of peanut butter in your
Half a jar.
Half a
Left
jar.
over.
Natural
What about
peanut
those
butter.
little
It's
the little
ones
packets
that
like
they
the
actually
Justin's
separate.
peanut butter?
Oh, that's
Oh,
gross.
they have to stir.
Yeah.
And every time you try to stir it, it just goes fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh,
I
well,
wouldn't know. I only
serve
use
it up,
Jif.
serve it upside down,
Jif
or
is
store
the
it upside
only
down.
peanut
No.
butter.
It really is. Give
Okay.
me whatever.
Crunchy.
Yes. Extra crunchy or just regular crunchy?
Extra crunchy.
Damn,
Hell
that's a
yeah.
thing? Extra crunchy?
Yes.
God damn.
How did you not know that that was a thing?
Is there like
That's
just a regular
amazing.
crunchy,
Yeah.
or is it just extra?
Praise all
Yeah,
the
no,
Jesus.
no,
As far as I
there's-
know, it's only extra.
there is
From
Jif,
Jesus.
there is Jif Crunchy, and there is Jif Extra Crunchy.
Yeah, extra.
Oh yeah.
So, all thoughts and opinions on this podcast are ours alone. They do not reflect any entity which we may be affiliated with, such as full-time jobs, part-time jobs, third jobs, or Higher Gravity. If you want to get at us, might tell you at the end of the show, or you
Maybe.
could read the show notes.
Maybe.
That goes for myself, possibly for Julia.
No, all my thoughts tonight are by Goobers from
Goobers?
Smuckers.
Okay. And then the Gnarly Gnome can speak for whoever he wants.
All my thoughts and opinions are representative of Jif. Jif peanut butter.
Crunchy,
Jif.
smooth, or extra crunchy?
All of them.
All okay.
Some thoughts are smooth, some thoughts are crunchy.
That is fair.
I will let you know
That's
which
fair.
ones are which.
We can
All right.
probably tell, but yes. Okay, all right.
That's great.
That is great.
We're not like those fake-ass podcasts either.
No.
So thank you, everyone who listens. Thank you, everyone who's listened for a long time. I truly appreciate it. As you know, we're not like those fake-ass podcasts. We actually drink beer on this show. Or things, other things. Who knows? Could be other.
We might eat some peanut butter.
Yeah.
We might.
Yeah.
Might. Gonna bring that hot dog roller here one of these weeks.
It's going to happen.
It will.
It's going to happen.
Will happen.
When does Jason go on vacation? That would be the perfect time.
He's always on vacation.
That's true. Yeah,
Always. He's always got another vacation.
that's true.
It's kind of like Nick.
So, Marco, what's in your glass? What are you drinking?
I am
beer.
having. This is Foamies from Wellworks, collaboration with Cohesion Brewing Company. This is a Czech style pale lager.
It's not bad.
It's fair.
I like it.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
I haven't tried it, but yeah.
Gnome.
I'm drinking Jenny with a G. Jenny from the
Yeah,
block.
The block. Yeah.
From Urban. It is a watermelon and vanilla, of course. Everything has vanilla in it from them. But watermelon Midwest fruit tart, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a Midwest fruit tart.
I like it. I've had it a couple times.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. And I have Koronami, the Schwartz beer from Mellotone Beer Project.
Schwartz.
Yeah.
Marco's favorite style
Yeah.
in the whole world.
Should be a festival.
It should be a festival. It will be a festival one
Yeah.
of these days.
Probably not anymore. You don't have anybody waving that flag. Maybe it'll be a festival put on by Anheuser-Busch.
Ooh, this is true.
Wow.
Could be.
Could be. Could be.
Wow.
Yep.
Held at your local Kroger.
Maybe Sam Adams could get involved as well.
Possibly.
Yes. But all joking aside, huge congratulations and much love to our friends who have gotten new positions within the beer-esque world.
Beer-esque.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Congratulations.
That didn't take long.
Hey. No. Didn't take, yeah. We're right off the rails.
I mean, is there any other way to do the show?
No.
I live life on the rails.
Yeah. Well, so we have 3 pieces of content to talk about today.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So we'll start there and just kind of see what the hell happens.
More
with the
than
rest of
one
the show.
and less than 4.
Exactly. We have a semi-local, kind of national-esque show that's been on our radar for quite a while, but this might be maybe only the second time we've talked about it on the show. Bean to Barstool.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going Charlie the Chocolate Factory. Okay.
Well, I mean, sort of, kind of.
Good content.
Yeah. And then we have an episode of Barstool Perspective, and then we have the Weekly Pint.
TWP.
You know, Gnome?
Yep.
I do. No. Gnome.
Where would you guys like to start?
So Genesis. Genesis.
Miley Cyrus. What are you talking about?
No. We
Oh,
started the beginning of the book.
Oh.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Genesis.
Gotcha. Sure.
Yeah. Not the
So-
Phil Collins group.
In the beginning.
So we're going Bean to Barstool because this actually came out 2 weeks ago and just... I don't
History
know.
of the World, Part 2.
Yes.
In the beginning, God created chocolate. And then he put it in beer.
Absolutely. This is Bean to Barstool, episode 103, the award-winning chocolate beers of Third Eye Brewing.
Morgan Freeman played God in the
Put your
movie, didn't
chocolate
he?
in me.
Oh.
Morgan Freeman.
I was the beer. Put your chocolate in me.
I don't know.
Come on.
I still have concerns.
Put those nibs in there.
The Nibs.
Jesus.
Just the nib.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm good.
Should be on a shirt, right?
Just the
I'm
nib.
good.
That is
Just
that is
the
a
nib.
great shirt.
Okay, yeah, you're not wrong.
Cacao. A couple of cacao.
Cacao nibs, yeah.
Come on, just the nib.
Wow. David Nielsen is the host of the show, and he interviewed Kelly Montgomery, who should be no stranger to anyone that listens to our show or any of the Cincinnati-based podcasts out there.
He's the head brewer and co-owner of Third Eye Brewing, as well as formerly of, well, currently still
Still, I
part of
think
the
so.
owner
Stood
of
up
yeah.
Brink, yeah.
Brewing.
Yes. They did an event at Third Eye, chocolate beer and chocolate beer, which sounds like my kind of thing. I
Yeah.
love chocolate. I love beer. I
You know
love
what makes it
chocolate
good?
beer. What's that?
The lactose.
Yes. Without the lactose, it just would not be the same.
That could be another festival, the Lactose
The lactose-
Festival.
What would you call your
Yes.
lactose beer festival? Like
What do you mean? You can't just call it the Lactose Beer Festival?
No, it's got to be something
No,
more
it's
clever.
gotta
Something
be-
about like
yeah.
cows or like move over. Other beer festivals. Something like that.
Okay.
The Utterly Delicious Beer Festival.
Oh,
There it
that's
is.
good.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep.
That's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get any better than that one. They went over the chocolate beers that Third Eye has made, everything from Double Astral through Higher Purpose to Dark Aura. They talk about the type of chocolate they use and when they add them to the brew. It's typically added in the bright tank and not as part of the main fermentation process. Kelly was introduced to Maverick chocolate through a bottle share at Taft's,
Yeah.
which Maverick chocolate was a big part of Taft's, not holiday beer series, but their kind of specialty, their one-off. They did a lot of stuff with Maverick
They
chocolate.
did, they did a few beers.
And didn't Sonder also do some beers with Maverick? Like Nocturnal? Did they
maybe.
do a chocolate Nocturnal with
know, maybe,
Maverick?
maybe.
Pretty much anybody who's done a chocolate beer in Cincinnati has
Has
used
done this
Maverick.
Maverick, yes.
Yeah.
It's our big local chocolate company.
Yes,
Right.
yes. David asked Kelly if he had any concepts or ideas for new chocolate beers that he's wanting to do. For this struck me as a little odd. For as creative as Kelly is, he was kind of like, I don't know, not really. Just if something happens to come up somewhere in a conversation, but no, I'm not really thinking that far ahead of what's going on.
Their beers aren't one-hit wonders, but
No,
they make
no.
good beer across the board. They make actually great, excellent, award-winning beer across the board.
Yes.
So, you know,
And they consistently make those beers. It's not like
Right.
It's not like you're not going to walk in and have just a bunch of random beers you've never heard of. They're making those same ones over and over and over
Right,
again to make sure
right.
that people get a chance to drink them. So
If you think it's a one-hit wonder, chances are it might just be a seasonal and it will be back,
Yeah.
or different, like Jelly Brain, like that is being reinvented
Yeah.
time and time again, but it is still a mainstay
Yeah.
in
Pretzel
the tap
beer.
room. Absolutely.
pretzel beer
Absolutely.
is a perfect example.
It is.
The
And
cannoli beer, bring that back.
yes, that was good. That was a really, really
I
good.
didn't have it. I'll take your word. I'm sure it had lactose.
It probably, I'm pretty sure it did. I don't know how it couldn't have it.
I mean, cannolis have, are just filled with lactose.
Milk My Cannoli, Greg. I think that was the name of it.
I
But that,
Probably.
yeah, that was the name of it.
think so.
Sure.
I
Yep.
think so.
Yep, that was it.
The trickiness of putting chocolate beers into barrels. And
Usually,
It's just hard. You're throwing those cans at the barrel and trying to get them in
Yeah,
that little
just-
hole.
yeah.
I'm telling you. This was surprising. Kelly hasn't used any cacao in any non-dark beers yet, but he's open to trying it out, maybe in a pale ale or a blonde, something like that. Which
I know that I've had a light coffee
Right,
beer. I just
and
can't
that's-
think of.
well, not like
chocolate
coffee,
beer.
chocolate. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chocolate latte.
I'm
And that's-
I'm thinking about the conversation. They kind of went into it based
Exactly,
on the coffee.
exactly.
Right, yeah,
which is
they-
surprising because for as many creative beers as Kelly has made, and I'll just even say from Brink through Third Eye, there really hasn't been a non-dark chocolate beer in that whole
Right.
spectrum. That surprised me.
Well, and David brought up the idea of doing a like a New England IPA with
Yeah.
chocolate, and I thought that was kind of a very interesting take on it. But
Yes.
I'd be curious
Many-
to try.
I wonder.
Many of them are sweet enough, but there's definitely a bitterness that you get out of the chocolate, which Kelly actually talked about
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
balancing
yeah.
the bitterness as well. But yeah, there's some bitterness there that that'd be interesting. I can't drink it. It's not that I
What?
don't think it's interesting or wouldn't approve of such thing. I absolutely would. I just can't drink it.
Do either of you think that there is a particular type of chocolate that would or might work best in a New England? White chocolate, baker's chocolate, dark chocolate? Like
It depends.
I was trying to
sexual
think
chocolate.
about that.
I th-
Oh, that one.
I
Oh.
think about like a
Always.
tiki inspired cocktail beer that had like a chocolate note to it. I think you could do something fun there.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. You know what? Ooh, what about and this might be exactly what you're thinking. Some New England IPA that has that strong kind of pineapple note with a white chocolate in it.
Yeah, or coconut and there's all
Yeah,
kinds of fun
yeah,
things,
yeah, absolutely. All right, Kelly, make it happen. It was a fun interview. I will say there were times in it that the conversation felt a little slow, but all the information or all the topics that they touched on were really neat. Just sometimes the pacing kind of...
I really enjoy conversations like this, though, that kind of get really nerdy about one very specific
Absolutely.
thing.
Absolutely. Yes. So definitely check out Bean to Barstool. There aren't a ton of episodes that focus on beer. Most of it is actually on the chocolate, but he does have episodes that touch on chocolate and wine pairings and sustainability. And again, just not a ton on the beer side of things. But when I saw Third Eye's name mentioned in this episode title, I said we have got to talk about it.
We do. That's actually it's in the it's in the Truth Beer Pod.
The bylaws.
Bylaws, yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Do either of you have any other notes on Bean to Barstool or chocolate in general?
So just the nibs. Cover me in. Nope, I got them all.
Yeah.
The utterly fantastic Beer Fest. Yes.
Yep. You're gonna get that off the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. What brewery
We could
would
start
you
it.
best?
DVD.
Okay. All right.
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
New Ales.
I haven't been there yet. New Ales could have a lot of fun with that, I think.
Yeah. New ales.
Because almost everything is small batch anyway.
Yeah.
So, Wes, what do you think?
Let's go, Wes.
And have you made that, was it a smoked peach or a grilled peach beer yet? I think it was grilled peach.
Yeah, I think it was grilled.
Yeah.
Grilled.
No, smoked.
Smoked.
I don't know.
But why not both?
Yeah.
Peach.
Grill them and then smoke them for a bit and then just
Yeah.
put them in the tank.
Grilled peaches with peanut butter.
Yeah. What
That could work really, really well.
good.
what we should do at the utterly
Fantastic
Beer Fest
Yes.
at New Ales
Yes.
is have a portion of it to where people can come and watch Wes grill the peaches and then come back when the beer is ready to be released.
Yes. Yes.
Or he could grill the peaches and be throwing them in people's beers right there.
Ooh.
And you remember
need to partner with
Randall the
peach
animal?
Yeah, the Randall.
Yeah, the Randalls. Yeah.
We could hook up like a cow or a
hook
cat
up a cow to a okay, whoa.
and be injecting the lactose straight into beer.
A cat?
Yeah, you can milk a cat.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but why
Google
not
it.
just stick with... No, I'm not. I absolutely am not.
Because cats are smaller, they're easier to transport into a tap room.
Have
Can
you
imagine?
ever tried to hold down a cat to do anything?
You use a leather strap system. No,
No,
A leather
no,
strap
no,
system.
No.
Google that, Julia.
No. Goats or cows,
Okay. Cows are big and very difficult to get them to cooperate.
the little mini Highland cows,
Goats
and
just scream the whole time. Ah!
and they jump. Yeah. But, I mean, cows especially, they're designed to just stand there and be milked.
They're
So,
designed that way?
Yes. Yes, the Lord said, may you stand in this field and be milked.
Every mammal is designed to stand there and be milked.
If you try hard enough.
Yeah.
Gnome, did you fall off any cliffs while you were on vacation?
Nope. I didn't.
Are you disappointed at
No,
that? Or?
no.
Okay.
I avoided the cliffs.
Awesome. All right.
Everyone's got to at least once.
Fall off a cliff.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of
I
think
don't know.
so. Have you ever really lived? If you haven't fallen off a cliff, put it on the poll.
I've jumped off a cliff once, and I have scaled cliffs multiple times.
Yeah.
But I've never like fallen off a cliff.
I saved someone from falling off a cliff.
I know.
Saved their life.
Absolutely.
Single-handedly.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I got a midnight
Dove-
phone
I was
call
there.
about it that I
Dove
did not
off with no regard to my own safety.
I was there.
Yeah,
Grabbed him by the pinky and pulled him right back up.
it's amazing.
One-handed.
Amazing.
It was pretty incredible.
I'm sure that he calls you every single day to thank you for saving his
He
life.
owes me a life debt.
Yeah. Yep. His next born child.
No, his life. He owes me his life.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you cash that in at any time? or how
Anytime.
does it-
Yeah.
okay.
If I get sentenced to death, I'm like, yep,
No.
Marco, you're up.
There we go.
Oh, it was me.
It was.
Yeah,
you.
I got you.
It was
Remember
you.
when you
Yeah.
plummeted off the cliff and I saved your life?
Yeah.
Would you guys like to move on to a barstool
I
perspective?
think we should move on to something.
Do you
Play tic-tac-toe.
do you need to take a break to get another beer first, or should we just go ahead and keep on rolling? We have 2 shows left.
We'll take a break then.
Take a break then.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be
Right back.
So, do you guys want to talk about a barstool perspective or the weekly pint?
Barstool.
Barstool.
Or before that, you both have new beers.
Yeah.
What you drinking?
I have, it's new. I have a Headhunter from Fatheads.
Nice. New brewery in town?
Yeah. New.
Cool.
New.
What the-
New to the shelves.
New to the shelves? All right.
I
Maybe
went with
they'll
an
stick around.
imported brew.
Yes.
It's called Rathaus. It is a Pilsner. Pilsner? Did I say that right?
Yeah. Ner.
Or is it
Pilsner.
Piles?
Ner.
Pilsner.
Pills nerd.
I think it's kind of like Budweiser. I think.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, it's straw colored.
It's brewed
so,
in the Budweiser style.
Okay. All right. Barstool Perspective from June 27th, 2025. July 4th couch sales start early.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah. They usually start the week before.
Typically, but when certain people are in town,
Does couch value go up if
I don't-
it's been visited by someone famous?
for a certain clientele subset, like there are
This
And we're not talking about
It's
Joanna
not-
Gaines people.
no. For some people, yes. For other people, no.
Okay. It's like
Yes.
when you go kick the tires or
Mike said a couple things during this episode that even had producer Dan going, "Oh God, we're going to get canceled so fast."
if they haven't been canceled already, I don't think they're going to.
I don't know. Mike made some pretty
No.
interesting statements this episode.
Worse than some of the Diddy stuff?
We'll get to it.
Okay.
We'll get to it. They started by talking about how the nerds at Yale have declared that if you get high and drunk at the same time, you're going to be more hungover in the morning.
I bet their parents are proud of their research findings.
Squareness. Oh.
Yeah, going to Yale and they.
What are you doing, son? Oh, I'm researching something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. I proved that, or at least the data shows that the,
Yeah.
you know,
Statistics are leaning
if you're
towards
mixing-
the likelihood.
if you're mixing beer and cannabis, you end up feeling.
We had
Worse.
to do an
Worse.
octuple blind study.
Yes.
Yes.
So this study means that Mike will be doing a course at Yale on how to properly do drugs.
We had a group that we gave a placebo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. In investment news, some guy's publicly traded companies said that he was working with Bacardi and Rihanna and defrauded a whole bunch of people. Maybe that would have been a better stock than Tilray still.
Probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe. Probably would have gotten a small return on investment with that one.
Yeah.
In other investment news, in Danville, Kentucky, there was a distillery that opened, and within 2 days of them opening, they were being sued for $4 million.
It's amazing.
So maybe you should have invested in that distillery as well. That also could have been better investment
Better
advice
investment than Tilray.
Tilray.
Yeah.
How's Tilray doing? Have we
I was just about to ask. Did,
Let's take a peek.
Could have bought a hot and ready pizza, and it would have had more benefit.
than Tilray
True.
stock?
Than Tilray
You're not
stock,
wrong.
yeah.
You're not wrong. How is my retirement looking, Gnome?
Oh, it's good today.
Is it good? Yeah.
Yeah, we're up today, 1.74%.
Okay. So we're at like 39 cents a share.
We're at 42 right now.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
All right.
So they didn't do the. They didn't do the
Not
thing
yet.
to get
Not
it back
yet.
to the dollar,
No,
Not
not
yet.
yet. Not yet. I'm waiting.
where they fake double it
Where they-
to get
yes.
to a dollar.
Yes. Hey, everyone, we're going to pretend that we're worth more than we are, even though we're publicly saying we're not worth this.
Right.
I don't get. I do not understand.
I don't know.
It just consolidates the stock that you have. It doesn't change
But
anything.
right. So it's like, why do it? It just, like you said several
to
weeks
stay
ago,
on the Nasdaq, yeah.
it just gives them more time to continue to drop and fail.
In my
Nasdaq.
experience, it
Nasdaq.
never works out good.
Yeah.
Never.
But this is still the long game. There is still a
I
chance.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I still like I own Tilray stock,
Mm-hmm.
and with that in mind, I still say it's not going to work because they will fail.
So will you eventually, or is there a point to where you will say, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and sell
No,
stock that I
no.
have? You'll just let it
Yeah, just let it go.
disappear into the ether?
Diamond hands.
All right. Kind of on the Danville distillery thing, they tried to get into the distillery market while the market was at its peak, much like, and this is a conversation that Brett and Mike ran through, much like craft beer. When craft beer was hitting its peak, a lot of people were saying, I'm going to get in, I'm going to start a brewery as well, because this is the big thing. It's going to make a ton of money. It's going to be what propels me into the next level of financial security.
Right.
And that didn't work out super well for a lot of people.
Turns out you should have invested in sugar.
Let's see. The perfect temperature range to drink is between 60 and 80 degrees. I'm assuming they meant Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Otherwise,
Correct.
you would be dead.
Yeah, that would be odd.
That would be very
awkward.
Terrible. In no shit Sherlock news, Gen Z is spending less money overall, not just in beverages, not just in alcohol or spirits
Shocking.
or anything.
It's because
Overall,
their parents are helping to subsidize their lives.
100%. And speaking of them spending less and all of these other things, so Mike described the perfect time to commit a crime, which had producer Dan freaking out.
He didn't describe the perfect time to commit a crime. He said, I'm going to commit crimes.
Yes.
I think that was the thing that was
In these specific scenarios, yeah.
The next time this happens, I'm going to commit crimes, is what he
I'm
said.
going to do illegal things. Like, oh, Jesus.
I'm
like you
currently
said-
planning crimes to commit.
So we'll see if Mike's on the show again next week or the week after. Drive-through drinking and open container laws. That was interesting. There are still 10 states where passengers can openly drink while someone else drives.
I've never understood why that isn't a thing. If I'm just riding, let me drink. Let me have a beer.
Temptation from the driver.
Oh, that's
to take,
stupid,
I don't
though.
know.
That's
No,
dumb.
just
Temptation is not
Okay.
something that should be...
temptation
legislated
shouldn't
against.
be punished.
Yeah.
It should be the actual act.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's fair. And any state with a good drinking culture is in Brett's top 10. Mm-hmm. So I guess it's a ever-changing rotational
Was that Nick?
list.
What are the states with the best drinking culture in your guys' minds?
I don't have enough experience to really have that kind of a list.
I mean,
What do you anticipate are the states with the best drinking
Drinking
culture?
culture.
I mean the
Where would you most like to go drink because of the drinking culture that you think exists in your mind?
I'm from New Orleans, buddy. So
Yeah.
I'm
amazing.
New Orleans is a good one. Obviously not a
like-
state, but
right, yeah.
Right. Louisiana.
I guess Colorado for like the Denver area.
you know,
Maybe somewhere in the Pacific Northwest.
I traveled a lot
North
around
Carolina
Florida.
with Asheville. I mean,
Not there.
No.
yeah, but
you know. There's probably some states. I think that like the Midwest, like you get up to like Wisconsin, places like that. It's probably really
that's
fun to
true.
drink.
That's true. Definitely not Michigan though. There's probably no good drinking up in
No
Michigan.
good beer in Michigan at all.
Definitely not.
I would like to go to some little dive bars in the middle of nowhere, Alaska. I think that'd be pretty fun.
That would be cool. Any other notes on Barstool Perspective before the sip count?
No.
All right.
No.
Michael brings the D. Morgan, took a total of 9 sips.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Brett with the good hair took a total of 14 sips.
Okay.
Okay.
And I added another count into this because of something that was mentioned previously. How many times they mentioned Gen Z in this episode? 8.
Oh, all right.
So I am adding that to the
Okay.
countables.
Yeah. All right. The Gen Z count.
So in this 29-ish minute episode, there were a total of 31 countables,
Okay.
Okay.
62 ounces according to our drinking game rules.
Let's go.
3.875 pints.
Okay.
All right.
A little
All
over
right.
a pint every
We can
10
do that.
minutes. Yeah, not too bad.
Well, fuck my couch and call me excited.
Oh, no. Let's no. Did we need to take a break before we get into the weekly pint, or we get to roll on through?
No, I
No.
All right. The weekly point.
Cheers.
Cheers. Because why the hell not? Damn it. Should have expected it. I did not. Episode.
The way it finishes.
When you gargle your beer.
I don't think I've ever done that in my life.
It's actually tough. I think the fizziness makes
the
it tough.
carbonation makes you just, it doesn't, yeah.
Never done that in my life. Probably won't ever.
I was just going to say, will you ever do it again?
No, probably
Why
not. No.
Episode 2.
But man, it really gets back in there.
Oh, yeah, everything gets coated.
Yeah.
Everything
Oh,
gets coated.
man. I feel
like you
my
just snorted
smell
beer.
is tasting it.
Yeah. All right, so the weekly pint, because we haven't.
Oh, TWB.
Yeah. Episode 268, The Mountains Called and I Drank Them.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
That had to be kind of rough going down, like very rocky, licheny, mossy.
You can just break it up a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Get a little grit, helps
Yeah.
clean out the system. All right.
Oh, great.
The schnappening.
Eat a peck of dirt before you die.
Okay. Sure.
Just saying, you don't know that?
No.
No?
What
No?
is the, is it,
I eat dirt every day.
is it pico or whatever when people like have the desire to eat dirt? What is that called?
That's where you just
It's
eat
like
weird
pica
things.
or something.
Pica,
No,
pica.
like-
I know what you're talking about.
But I think there's one that's
We got
specific
pico de
for dirt.
gallo.
It's
which
not
is
always
just like
dirt.
a fresh
It's
salsa.
just it's just things that are not supposed to be consumed.
okay.
Like there's some of them that eat poop.
You are Googling
Pica.
that.
The condition where someone repeatedly eats non-food items is called pica.
Okay. So not pica, pica.
Pica.
P-I-C.
It's an eating disorder characterized by the persistent eating of non-food substances that have no nutritional value, like dirt, clay, paint chips, or ice.
Ice.
I eat ice. I've got it.
You've got it.
I love
Josh
it.
eats ice. He has it.
But I don't eat clay, so maybe I don't. I don't know.
Okay.
It's more common in certain populations, including young children and those with developmental disorders like autism spectrum disorder. It can also occur in adults and pregnant women.
Interesting.
Okay. The term pica originates from the scientific name of the Eurasian magpie, Pica pica, a bird known for eating a wide variety of unusual objects.
I love it. I love it. That is fantastic.
Huh.
You learn something new every day.
The main
That's
symptom
great.
is consuming non-food, non-nutritive substances for at least 1 month.
So you have to eat dirt for a month
Yeah.
before you can.
You can't just do it once to try it.
The schnappening was not a schnapps.
It was a moon schnapps.
It was a mountain schnapp,
A mountain schnapp.
according to
Okay.
the Gnome. It was from Old Smoky.
Yeah.
It is the best corn whiskey.
Whiskey.
Well, no, Sugar Lanes is the best corn whiskey.
I don't think
but
I've had
for
Sugar
what he
Lanes.
has, I know that I have not. I'm not big
I've
on.
had Old
I've not
Smoky,
had a
for
lot
sure.
of. I've had a bit of Old Smoky because I mean you can get that anywhere.
Well, I got it at Old Smoky.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Direct from the source.
Yeah.
I
You
think
been?
I had it. No.
Let's go. Get in the truck.
Get in the truck.
All right. Still got the truck?
Yeah, for now.
Well, there we go. Then we are literally getting in the truck. You talked about
Let's
how
go.
you respect what Old Smoky has done with the moonshine / corn whiskey market in Gatlinburg,
Whiskey.
but you would much prefer things to stay more local, but for that local stuff to be better than what it was for you. You drank some sippin creams and some moonshines.
I don't understand that. I don't. Who had the idea to make a sippin' cream?
It's like horchata. I mean,
Buffalo Trace.
Not
I think they were the
wrong.
first one with like, the big product that was a cream.
When did horchata come out?
I don't know.
Like rum chatas and stuff, because I've known about that for longer than I've known about.
I'll look it up in a
others,
second
but
once
yeah.
I'm done mocking up this logo.
Oh, jeez. I like sipping creams. I don't need a lot of them, but there's just something just that creamy, sweet.
They're great.
They're
great with a cigar.
in-
That's
in
that's
small,
my experience.
in small doses. So you had 2 sippin creams or rums with lactose, maybe. I don't know why my voice got really high there, but going with it. From Tennessee Shine Company, you had butter pecan cream and moon pie banana cream. And you thought you knew which one was going to be better. And then you tried them again and said, God damn it, my wife was right.
Yeah.
Yes.
She usually is.
Yes. And then for the moonshines, you had a root beer float moonshine, which sounded delicious. But that was not a cream. That was just a straight moonshine. There was probably no lactose in that one, maybe?
No.
Okay.
Probably not.
Probably not?
You don't need the lactose for the root beer.
But it was a root beer
But-
float.
But
But
you could probably take one of those creams, add a little root beer to that.
absolutely. Absolutely. You talked a little bit about, or you wanted to dive into why moonshine got started and why is it what it is now in the area, but didn't really do too much of a deep dive on that. I have no idea where the hell we left off.
I don't even know what we were talking about. That was 3 days ago.
It was a very long time ago. Good news is Higher Gravity Summit Park is getting all new couches next week.
But you have to.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you can-
Excellent.
Yeah.
Not their choice.
No. Sorry, not sorry.
Health department required it.
Indeed. Talking about you drinking nothing but moonshine on the weekly pint. Are the tasting experiences in Gatlinburg parallel to the slot machines of Vegas? Yes and no kind of thing.
I also answered our previous question about the first cream
Oh, that's
booze.
right.
I don't know why nobody remembered. It's Bailey's.
Oh,
Bailey's
for
has been
fuck's
around
sake.
since the
It's-
70s.
It's been around forever.
Yeah,
Yes, yes. But prior to that, was it 91 you said? There was something that came out in 91?
I don't think I said that.
I don't know. You said some other number. And
I don't
at
know.
some point in the
I don't know.
ether sphere that we have
Oh,
no
yeah,
idea
I was
what
talking
happened.
about, I don't
Was it
rum
Buffalo
chata, maybe?
Traces? Oh, yeah. Horchata, rum chata, or... I don't know.
No, who knows?
I don't know. Craft beer in Gatlinburg, it's mid. It exists.
Yeah.
It's there, but
there.
once you understand Cincinnati beer culture, you're kind of spoiled
We're definitely spoiled.
for almost anywhere else in the country. I don't want to say that as a definite just because I haven't been everywhere
I'll say we're the
else in
best,
country.
but
Okay.
there are other good places.
But not Michigan.
No, there's no good beer there at
Okay.
all.
Okay. Fair point.
Or good football.
This is very true. Good anything, really.
Definitely no good chili.
No. We have the best chili. You ended the show with the worst thing that you brought home. Also from the Tennessee Shine Company, Dewdrop. It was both delicious and terrible all at the same
It's
time.
not very good.
Yeah.
It's interesting, but it's not good.
If you mix it with something like Sprite, like a lemon lime soda or something, would that make it more
Yes,
palatable?
that would be better.
Okay. But on its own, it's just
Terrible.
terrible. You gave us a couple sneak peeks of upcoming content from All Things Gnome and from the trip. Very excited to see the mountaineering video that you're going to put out.
I also recorded the first scene of one of the biggest projects that I've done in a very long time. Recorded the first piece of that video today.
The Bear Grylls video.
No, different
It's
one.
all about like that. That's what Marcus said you're doing. Show
Different one.
show the bears that you saw and the things that you grilled while on vacation. I still love that. I think that's fantastic.
Thank you.
That needs to be a thing.
Thank you.
Well, we are very excited about your upcoming project and what it's going to expose, what it is going to bring to the forefront of the
I hinted
craft beer hospitality. sphere.
on
You did.
social media about this project.
You did.
Not hinted. I told
You
you
did.
what I'm working on if you were paying attention.
Yes. Marco, Gnome, any other notes before I get to the sniff and sip count for this episode of the Weekly Pint?
Let me look here. We talked about the couch. Couches.
Ugh.
Couch condom. Yep.
Oh,
talked about
jeez.
that.
No.
Talked about. Yep. I think we got it all.
Unfortunately,
Everything I need to talk about.
Unfortunately, I think you're right. Marco, you good?
Oh, I'm so good.
Well, all right then. He said that with
he
much
says it, if
conviction.
he says it, it must be true.
All right, before my voice completely kills, like just dies on me, you took 27 sniffs of your multitude of moonshines and 13 sips,
Okay.
which is a good amount of sips of a good amount of moonshines.
Yeah.
Especially the root beer float one. That one you had a lot in
I did pour
in
a
a
lot in
very very fun new mug. Yes, you are now a Bucky fan.
I am a beaver fan.
You are a Beaver fan.
I love
Yes.
beaver.
Beavers and couches.
Beavers and couches.
Well, all right then. There were a total of 40 countables in this episode.
I think you can buy a couch at Buc-ee's.
I would be surprised if you couldn't.
Just a
But
little.
for our drinking game, 80 ounces
kick.
in this 1 hour and 20-ish minute episode. That is 5 pints
Dope.
during the weekly part
Hell
this
yeah.
week. Well, this has been a fun episode. It has been.
It's got me thinking about my couch differently.
God. With that being said, if you enjoyed
Your couch.
any
Please, if you enjoyed your couch, comment on
while
social
listening
media.
to this episode, if you're enjoying your couch while listening to this episode, don't let us know.
No, please do.
Let
No,
Gnome
please
and
do.
Marco
No, please
know.
do.
I don't
Yeah,
need to
Gnome
know.
created-
comment on
At,
Truth Beer Pod's social media.
Yeah.
And
Tell them your favorite couch
Jesus.
position.
not gonna
Send pictures to thegnarlygnome.com.
Sure, I'll post them.
Do you want to give the drunk line, Gnome drunk line,
Oh,
if
sure.
anybody wants to discuss their couch posing?
56770 drink. Send me your pictures of your couch, and we'll try to figure out what's happening.
Okay, very good.
Ooh, boy, that
By texting that number, you are granting permission. To post those pictures.
Correct. Yeah, you are granting permission.
Going back to the comment about social media, once again, it is Beervent Pre-Order season, and to celebrate July 1st, I did put up a parody on our Truth Beer Pod
You
Facebook
did,
page.
Julia. Good job.
Gotta start the season right.
That's awesome.
If you got any enjoyment out of that, I do that every single goddamn day of Beervent. So be prepared to unfollow us for the entire month of December if that is not your thing. But,
Yeah.
you know,
And this year for Beervent, I will make some kind of content every single day of Beervent.
Yes.
Because Joe and Caroline
it's possible.
Caroline.
said it couldn't
Wait,
be
we
done.
have a button.
I do. I just don't remember which button it is. Hey!
They
Check
said it was
that
too
out.
difficult and nobody could do it. And so now I have to do
No.
it.
Truthbeerpod.com for all the links to everything on following us, including how to sign up for our Patreon, which gives you unedited episodes with so much extra
And
nonsense
go watch Adam
about
Makes Beer.
content. Yes, Adam makes beer. Oh, I meant to mention that. I'm sorry, Adam. I listened to his most recent episode talking about mentorship. It didn't have a lot to do with beer, but about being a mentor and using a mentor in your career. And it was really, really fantastic.
What is a mentorship? Is that like a boat where men go and tour the Caribbean or something
No,
together?
it's, you know, the guy with the bull for a head, like that's trapped in the labyrinth.
No.
Oh, wait, that's a minotaur.
A
Not
minotaur, yeah.
Like a mentor.
Oh, I have. Hold on.
Oh, God, here we go.
I would tour with some men. We could go tour. Where would we tour? Not going to Alaska. Too cold.
No,
But I'll tour the Caribbean with you.
Sure.
Do manly things. We could tour the mountains.
Oh
I'm a mountain man, after all. We could tour the mountains and drink moonshine together, like men. Eat
Fall
chipmunks.
down mountains like men.
Eat chipmunks.
Don't put them in the microwave.
No.
Go to truthbeerpod.com for the links to absolutely everything. Patreon, unedited episodes, all kinds of nonsense. Follow all the content creators that we talk about because without them, we don't have a show to do. And our goal is really to promote everything that they are doing. And while you're out there, say hi to our friends. 7 Dungeons for Dungeons and Dragons content, Tone at Banter and Babble, and Josh at Half-Ass Beer Review. Probably the only good things to come out of Michigan.
Yeah,
Probably. Maybe.
Some
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
few good things.
Yes, yes. All right, with that being
A
said,
few good men.
what are you...
Kid Rock.
No, not good.
What?
Not good.
Really?
Really. Yep, sorry.
I thought you were an American.
That is for Truth Beer Pod After Dark, that conversation. What are you guys going to be doing next Tuesday?
Listening to Ba with the Ba on repeat.
Maybe this. Let's go.
Maybe. All right. We'll see you guys there. Bye.